country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know. This is how it goes.
Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got most of the
Yo, I got next right here.
Hey, boy up from the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die,
Yo, I got next.
till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die.
I'm done. I got
till I
next.
die. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on. What you want? Step out of the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q when the flow see. Everybody in the team eat. Green Hills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only if the short seat. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. El Mundo, on the flow going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shook though. My city. Been turned up for the day though. From the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die, rockin' that wine and gold till I die.
I'm in.
Till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on, putting on. What you want?
Yo, I got next here.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She she ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. What? Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a head, boy. He on my little mouse drill. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show, ask for help, but it real quick. Real quick, whole squad on that real 0 to 100, real quick.
Hey, right here, I got that.
Real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Whole squad on that real.
Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you're talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better. 2015 popping, P&D dropping, Reps on P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Something we got to believe.
black and blue with my back to the wall. Scrap with my dog, rap with my dog, cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land, Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run, even if a youngster don't wanna pull them. But if a youngster wanna meet the sun, we gon' rep to the death where the roots is from. These days are nothing change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We got our ride out till we break up all them hundreds fold. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change,
got next?
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지 이력서. 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 참한 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 찾고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 영주 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시기에 붙은 각질 모두 비맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득된 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길눈이 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파치노 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 긴 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
자꾸 내가 타고 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 생 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애가 타. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아. 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 편안해졌으면 해. 한 송이의 평화지는 탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 빛을
Hey, yo, let me get next.
It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the
이뤘어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직처럼 망가져. 저도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워
변한 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 face 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 긴 인생의 race 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든
On the road and hungry for a win against the Western Conference rival, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at Portland. They're pretty rattled right now after a road trip in which they did not win a game. Now they hope to get back on track here at home.
And they've yet to come up with a win in any of their 3 games against these guys. So I guess one positive for them is that no matter what happens tonight, it's the last time they'll face them on the season.
Yeah, I would say that's one way to frame it. I mean, it's been a tough matchup, but this league is all about competition and stretching yourself, challenging yourself. They've got redemption on their mind as they enter this one.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point guard. Lillard dishes to Harkless. Here's Lillard. Bank shot. No good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
There's the pick. Portland again missing.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And that one's good. Parker. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Plumlee kicks to Harkless. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Leonard. Elbow shot is on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
Plumlee with the screen. And here's McCollum for 3. Nice D from Aldridge. And here's Leonard from 3. They get the rebound. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in. Vonleh comes in. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Harkless. And it's Allen Crabbe in for C.J. McCollum.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Lillard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. scooped up. West. That's good. West has got his first bucket of the night.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Lillard. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Davis kicks to Crabbe. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Diaw. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Ed Davis. The Spurs have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now, here's Lillard. And that one's good. Lillard's got 6.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Mills can't hit.
No one to blame on that one but himself.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Cohen is out there with Crabbe. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Davis. And it's Harkless in at the 3. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's McCollum, following the score by Tony Parker. McCollum, no good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
He kicks it to Harkless. McCollum with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Now here's Plumlee, following the miss by Tony Parker. Clock at 6. A 3 from McCollum. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Aminu. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
And so here's Portland following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Green with the rebound. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
It's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Plumlee. Henderson comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Allen Crabbe.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And finished off by Martin.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Kane got the crown, then spread out with it. Say you need I said, I
If
get
you
it.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Black flag, we rich. Yeah.
Listen.
Bounce, it's what I does. I get money a day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride, you better move. Yeah, this shit like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie in my city. Please no fit it. Hit 'em too. The bread and get stupid. Silly. Money that come, run it like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in,
'Cause
strip
we
routes,
taking
follow.
over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we
clock, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm man trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
If
free.
you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over.
Live from Charlotte at the home of the Hornets. We're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor.
Kevin, this team has really actually come out of nowhere to impress everybody with how they've played thus far.
And there really was no reason for them to be on anyone's radar. I mean, coming into the season, most other teams looked a whole lot better, quite frankly, on paper, but that's why we play the game.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at center. James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Now, here is Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Launches it. Kept alive. Love, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shot clock at 6. Batum for 3. Again, Batum missing.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
Zeller, a screen on Thompson. And Clifford in his 3rd year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. He's a Van Gundy disciple, Clark. Was on the coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Irving, good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he wouldn't.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's James. He has 5. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Charlotte trailing. Batum attacking. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets. It was a loss to the Heat.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Cody Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Williams. Lamb, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
.56 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving attacking. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Irving's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Lamb. Mozgov with the block. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Kaminsky. And the layup's good off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Shumpert, no good. Here's Lamb. And no good. Trying to use the glass. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And guys, let's go to the Cavaliers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Good shots, gentlemen.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in the center position. Walker with it. Now Smith defending. And Williams, here we go. That ties the game. Cavaliers shooting 43% for the game. Smith again. Lee. And Jefferson sends it back. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Walker's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
For 3, Williams. That's good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
James. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to LeBron. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Thompson. Lee kicks to Jefferson. And he makes good on the layup.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Lee again. Smith. Love outside. On the wing, James. Another miss by LeBron.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Lee. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Ron Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Up the floor. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from James.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Misses with the tough leaning jump shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Zeller passes to Walker. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Kaminsky is checked in for the Hornets.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Hornets.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
On its way from Irving for 2. Fires for 3. And that's not going to go. And so that's the end of the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
The second half just about to get going here. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Lee out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Batum. Then it's Zeller. And it's Williams at power forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's James. Puts it up off the inbound. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for LeBron.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Charlotte leading by 5. Batum, good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Irving dishes to Smith. In the corner, it's James. Let's go. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. No good from Lee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kevin, here we can get a look at Charlotte and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in fewest turnovers per game. Third in free throw percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Charlotte calls timeout. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Walker goes in. The Hornets rebound. The kick out to Williams. Here's Lee outside. And there's the 3-second violation. And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. In second, the Hornets.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Count the bucket. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And it's blocked. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Jefferson's checked in for Zeller. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. That one misses. Hornets leading by 7. Lee outside. Lee can't get that one to fall. Smith with it. He's picked up by Walker. Love right side. He kicks it to Irving. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Walker against Irving. And it's Walker penetrating. Batum with the three. And again, the Hornets missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That is good. Now just a 3-point Hornets lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky is checked in for Williams. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Lin with the ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Going to the line, Courtney Lee.
And both free throws good for Lee. 1:16 left to play in the third. Down low. Mozgov kicks to Smith. The 11-footer. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Kept alive. Jefferson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lin kicks to Lamb. Lee passes to Lamb. Lin's shot is off.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. And Lamb kicks to Zeller. Courtney Lee is on the wing. To the inside. Mozgov with the steal. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Lin from long range. We're at the end of the... All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 1. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Pulling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 5.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Good. 12 points now in the game for Walker. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Love outside. Here's LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
On its way from Irving for two. Another miss by Irving.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Smith checked in for Shumpert.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Charlotte calls timeout. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?"
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And the Hornets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in.
Al Jefferson.
Stolen by Walker. Here's Lee. Here's Batum. And a strong finish with two hands.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into two easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. Can't get it to go. Good D by James. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams sets a screen for Walker. He dishes it to Batum. Back to Walker. Here's Jefferson. The kick out to Walker. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Outside Irving to take the lead. Knocks it loose. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Batum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. No good from Lee.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
and he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Smith outside, looking to end the drought, and that one's good. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Zeller, who's checked in for Charlotte. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's James, and Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
That's his second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Nicholas Batum.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons. The drive by James. And that one comes up a bit short.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. LeBron, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, Batum. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
And that's how the coach will draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Going to the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying...
Yeah, I get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We ball till we fall. Every diamond's a flagrant. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken